tourism is a huge part of Michigan's economy, and now there's a new effort to brand the Grand Rapids area.
Last week, the Grand Rapids Kent County Convention and Visitors Bureau announced a new name. This very creative, Experience Grand Rapids.
Yeah, I try to do that every day.
Yeah,
you know? Doug
sure
Small is here to tell us all about it. We're doing it certainly with 8 West. Doug, you want everyone to do it because we've got a lot to offer.
Absolutely.
Here.
And, you know, after you reading the name of what we used to be, now I'm really happy that we let it go.
That was a mouthful, yeah.
In fact, I was talking to a friend out here that we tracked it for a year, and in the media, our old name was used 20 different ways in just the last year.
Oh, I'm sure.
And
it's a mouthful.
It was that wasn't the only reason for changing it, but it certainly it says it all. It's a call to action, and we're real happy with it.
We have the logo and everything here too, with these really great T-shirts that you have to spread the word.
Yes, bright colors and the green, which is a color that we're using pretty much our new corporate color and identifier.
So was this a committee that came up with this, a brainstorming session? Take us through the process here. I can imagine a bunch of people standing around or sitting around in a room shouting out ideas.
In some ways that happened. It actually started 2 years ago with our strategic plan, where our board really asked us to start to align our organization name with what it is we really do. So that was the start, and we took it in the last year especially is where it picked up speed. We did focus groups in Washington, D.C., Chicago with convention clients. We did some with local leaders, and of course our staff, and it started with about 60 names, and we wanted it to be a call to action, and it came down to this. But it was really a 2-year process, with the last year really being heavy.
What were you hearing from the focus groups and people, you know, that really kind of instigated the change and feeling why you needed to kind of rebrand yourself?
Well, you know, the Grand Rapids Kent County Convention and Visitors Bureau is very bureaucratic in some respects, and we get confused with being a county agency, which we're not. We're a not-for-profit private corporation, but more importantly, it's what you said early on, and that is we needed something that tells folks what we want them to do. Our mission is to drive visitors to the area to build the economic base, and when it comes down to it, as simple as it sounds, Experience Grand Rapids is exactly what that is. It's also intended to draw in more locals into what we do. 73% of our convention business that we booked last year came as a result of a local stepping forward and saying, hey, I'm a member of a group. Will you help me bring them here?
Well, and I can only imagine that as organizations are considering where we're going to have our convention coming up, and they get packet after packet after packet of information. They're all lined up there. You have a folder, and this is on the front, Experience Grand Rapids. That's got to stick.
Well, we
really
hope so. You know, we've had some of the older, more mature clients that have been around a while says, you know, we'll call you whatever we want to call you. And I said, I don't care as long as you call me. That's all that matters in the end.
Well, really, I think more than ever, we really have so much to offer here in Grand Rapids. I mean, you were kind of talking about, you're really kind of hitting this high time right now, and it's really all just kind of gaining momentum with Art Prize, which is about a week away.
This fall is, I mean, it's the perfect storm. I mean, if you're in our business, you couldn't be any happier. We start with the Super Bowl, which our Super Bowl Art Prize.
Yeah.
Only difference is, like a Super Bowl or an Olympics, they leave a lot of infrastructure behind it. You got to fill up later.
Right.
We don't have to do that with Art Prize. But from Art Prize to the Princess Di exhibit at the Grand Rapids Art Museum, to Bodies Revealed at the Public Museum, Chihuly has now extended into October, which is awesome, and it's setting records. Betty Ford exhibit. We're launching the first annual restaurant week in November, which will be November 4th to the 13th. And then the end of November is the Wine and Food Festival that, as you know, is in its 3rd year and has really become a super event. So the fall's packed.
Yeah, and then the changing of the colors and all those beautiful things that Mother Nature has to offer as well. Well, thanks, Doug.
Yeah,
we'll be seeing
thanks
you soon.
For the time, and,
all right.
And go Grand Rapids.
Experience Grand Rapids. We'll be right back.
And I'm a junior at GRCC. Hi, I'm Kirsten, and I attend GRCC. This is my last year for early childhood education, and I'm West.